This is the wildest British TV show that I think I've ever seen.
So we get married in a castle in the woods, basically.
That's not something we've had before.
And then there's going to be an angry mob. They're going to chase her into the woods.
Okay.
Hello, you gorgeous donuts. Would you like your entire wedding paid for you? Sounds good, right? Even better, would you like your husband to take control of the entire day and plan everything from the hen do to the wedding dress to the venue, whilst you sit back and know absolutely nothing? Surely that's the best idea ever, right? That's what everybody wants. Well, that's the premise of the TV show that we're going to be looking at today. It's called Don't Tell the Bride. Does what it says on the tin, I guess. This show ran from 2007 in the UK and ran for a total of 8 seasons. Some of the worst weddings included a couple getting married on a pig farm.
It's an overcast, misty day with a ceremony in the middle of a muddy field on a farm.
Like, they even got the bridesmaids to dress up as pigs for some reason. Why would the bride want that in any universe? There's only one woman in the entire world that would want this, and it's Peppa Pig. Apart from that, no one else. There was another one where the groom planned a wedding based in the Walking Dead universe.
If you thought getting chased by an angry mob was bad, wait until you see this zombie apocalypse wedding.
Like, why would you plan this? This is meant to be the most special day of our life. Why do you want zombies attacking her, raising her blood pressure? The poor lass is going to be sweating by the time she gets to the altar. Not even Febreze is fixing her armpits. And today, I thought that we would break down one specific episode that I thought was worse than all of these. The name of the episode is called Beauty and the Beast. So, I don't know, guys. I feel like you need to strap in for this one, because it's going to be an absolute roller coaster, so get ready. The bride and groom are called Yasmin and Yanni. They're both 24 and they're childhood sweethearts who both live in Blackpool. I mean, reaching the age of 24 in Blackpool is kind of an achievement anyway. I mean, they kind of give you the keys to the city at that point. I'm never going to be able to go Blackpool now. Not that I want to. And the episode starts off with them telling us how they first got together.
We met at high school 9 years ago and I asked Yaz out in the dinner queue.
Imagine, like, asking someone out in the dinner queue and then you're still together at, like, 24. That's unbelievable, Riz. I love it. Just going up the back going, what toppings are you getting on your pasta, King? Oh, yeah. Look a lot better if I was on it, wouldn't it?
But it seems Yasmin wasn't the only girl Yanni had in the back row.
Yanni was a womanizer. You had a list.
You were on my list.
And then, yeah, but it wasn't me. It was a different Yasmin.
No.
Oh, my God. Why are you with this man then? He had a list of his top 10 and you weren't even on it. Better yet, he had a girl on it who had the exact same name as you and it wasn't you. Oh, you're a better woman than me. I'd be straight off there. I'd be putting me pasta king on top of his head. We then get a clue into what the possible theme of the wedding could be when we learn a little bit more about Yanni's personality.
I'm a powerlifter and novice strongman.
He basically lives at the gym.
My nickname in powerlifting is the Beast.
Wait a minute. I'm pretty sure, like, isn't there a big powerlifter called Eddie Hall? Isn't his nickname the Beast? I feel like you can't have the same nickname as, like, somebody else in your category. Oh, I feel like these guys need to fight. Okay, so I wonder, like, because the name of the episode is Beauty and the Beast, he's the Beast and she's the Beauty, are they going to have that theme? I feel like they are. This could only end one way. We then learn a little bit about Yasmin's personality.
Yaz takes ages to get ready. We can be on time. It looks like we're going to get out the house on the right time and then...
Look at her face. Why does she look so, like, disgusted by him? Anytime he opens his mouth, just like, ugh. She looks like she's got the ick. She looks like she's trapped. Blink twice, love. Do you need help?
If she doesn't get her own way, I know about it.
It's Yaz's way or the highway.
Oh my God, I love this. We've got a control freak who is out of control of her own wedding. This can only end one way. Fireworks. Oh, I can't wait to see the most special day of this woman's life get ruined. Am I toxic a little bit?
The wedding day is so important to me. It has to be right. I've been dreaming of it since I was a little girl, you know.
I'm sorry, right? But it can't be that important to you because you're giving up control of the entire day. What do you mean you've dreamt of this moment? And then when the moment comes, you just let your boyfriend choose it? I get that, like, you know, you get the wedding for free. You get, like, a big budget. That's obviously, like, such a plus point because weddings are expensive. But if you've been dreaming of this day for your entire life, I don't feel like this is the best option, love. You only get to do it once with this man.
What I want from my heart is somewhere magical, and I want white doves flying out the roof.
And then Yanni reveals what his plans for the wedding could be.
I want it to be themed on Beauty and the Beast. I want to go full on Beast. I'm going to have the horns, the claws.
Now, cut the the show. This woman's life is about to be ruined here. If the producers had any empathy at all, they'd cut the show. They'd pull the plug. What do you mean? You're gonna have horns. That's the wrong type of horny fella. No, so what do you mean she's gonna wear a yellow dress? Why? Why are you giving her a yellow dress? For what reason? No woman wants to wear a yellow dress on the wedding day. Just get a white one. Even if it's like an ugly white dress, at least it's white. But if it's an ugly yellow dress, then you're completely fucked. She's gonna be walking down the aisle like a naked Marge Simpson. Like, she's treating this as if it's like a night out in Skegness and just letting someone else plan it for her. To be fair, a wedding in Butland Skegness would actually kind of go hard. Like, imagine getting married in front of the Deal or No Deal game. Give us a sec, guys. I'm just gonna write that on me post-it notes. Give us a sec. Chloe's gonna be thrilled. Yanni and Yasmin then leave each other, and this is the last time that they're gonna see each other before the big day. And Yanni decides to pack something so odd.
Cannot forget that bad boy.
What's Daddy doing? Taking his trophy.
Why? Why would you pack your weightlifting trophy? For what reason? You're only going to your mum's house. That's literally like when I went on a stag do at Benidorm. That's like me just trying to stack this in me hand luggage. Just, oh, don't worry, lads. Gotta bring this so I can put this up in the hotel room. That's me ID for getting in the nightclub. Like, why are you bringing the trophy? There's no reason to do that, mate. Now, the couple won't have contact for 3 weeks whilst Yanni, like, plans the entire wedding. However, Yanni is only moving 10 minutes down the road to his mum's house. So, like, something tells me surely they're gonna just bump into each other. Like, surely, you know, on the Aldi run, you're in that middle aisle, anything's possible. You could bump into bloody Paddy McGuinness. I don't know why Paddy McGuinness, but you could bump into anything's possible in that middle aisle. Surely you're just gonna bump into each other. But then does that mean that the challenge is over? I'm not sure. Yanni then invites all his mates round and tells them his plan for the wedding.
What I want to do, we're going full on Beauty and the Beast. I want a big fairy tale wedding and I want it in the woods.
What happens if it rains? Like, that's the entire day ruined. Not that it already isn't ruined, but that's going to ruin it even more. Like, are you just banking on the weather being good in 3 weeks?
I want to fully beast up. So I'm going to have the horns, claws.
You gonna be happy with that?
Like, surely they've got to stop him. Surely, as his friends, right? As his best man, they've got to be like, look, like, fair enough, you want to wear horns and that? Okay, have fun. But at least get her a white dress. Surely they've got to put their foot down here. Like, fair enough for, like, a fancy dress costume. Or, like, Halloween. But this is your wedding day, fella. How would you feel if your husband, like, actually was planning your wedding and it was going to end up like this? Let us know in the comments. Would anybody be up for this?
Jazz is going to get taken to the venue in a horse and carriage. And then an angry mob going to chase her.
An angry mob? For what reason? Why we're getting an angry mob on the scene? That's not romantic. Imagine turning up to your wedding day and there's people trying to kill you. What's this side quest? Why are we entering side quests in the wedding day? Ridiculous. Something tells me if she, like, turns up to the wedding day and there's, like, a group of people holding machetes, that might put a bit of dampener on the whole day as a whole. Little indication. Just quickly, guys, I want to stop this video to say the donuts are grown every single day, and if you want to be a part of this community, this corner of the internet, press subscribe now. You'll have loads of videos like this to binge watch when you're bored and on the Reacts channel. So become a donut today. Press subscribe. It's free.
What about a bouncy castle?
Bouncy castle in the woods. Yeah. Big bouncy castle, I'm onto that.
Oh my god, these are the worst friends ever. Why did one of them suggest a bouncy castle? Why would you want a bouncy castle in the woods? The last time I watched Beauty and the Beast, I can't remember the inflatable castle. Yasmin then goes to her dream wedding venue where she would love to get married.
It's the first week of planning, and along with younger sister Tegan and mum Nikki, Yasmin is visiting Eve's Hall, a palace perfect for her princess wedding.
It's gorgeous. This is my fairy tale wedding.
Oh my god, this is so sad. Not only is she not having, like, a building like this, she hasn't got a building at all. The closest she has to a building is an inflatable bouncy castle, which, you're asking me, right? You can't bounce on top of that. Yasmin then says to her family that she's worried that Yanni's gonna pick a venue that is horrible and run down. Don't worry, love. I don't think Sunderland does wedding venues, so you're alright there. Yanni then talks to the person that I think is in charge of, like, the forest and tells her his entire theme of the wedding that he wants.
How can I help you today?
What, I get married in the woods? So we get married in a castle in the woods, basically.
That's not something we've had before.
And then there's going to be an angry mob.
An angry mob?
Yeah, so like in Beauty and the Beast, there's an angry mob.
Genuinely, I feel like most of the people watching this would break up with this man at the altar. Like, if he'd planned this, like, genuinely, the guy's just taking the piss with it. The guy's just trying to think of the funniest thing he can possibly do. From his perspective, I think he's just trying to make it as fun as possible so that she has a good time. But can't even agree with it because it's just wrong. Like, fair enough if you're having a day out, but this is the most important day of her life. She's been dreaming of this moment from a child, son. Also, I don't get, like, why does he have to book out the forest? Like, surely he can just get married in, like, a park somewhere. He could literally have the venue for free.
So this is an area you could potentially use.
I love it.
It seats quite a lot of people, up to 500.
I love it, right? So much scenery. Right, there's a little bit of dog shit. A little bit of ambience. Never killed anyone, did it? Right? Oh, dead seagull. That's great. She has the place up a little bit, actually. Bit of culture, bit of wildlife. That's what I'm here for. She'll love that. Yanni then goes shopping for the yellow wedding dress.
Hi, do you guys need some help?
He does, he's getting married, yeah.
Right, basically, I want something similar to that in yellow.
Right.
Oh my god, she's gonna be fuming. Yasmin then goes to like a bridal boutique and she kind of describes her wedding dress. That is the perfect one for her. And her preference, obviously, is the complete opposite of what Yanni is going for.
I'm hoping Yanni knows what I want. We've been together like 9 years now, so he should know me down to a T. Who would wear a red dress to the wedding? Who would wear colour to the wedding?
I'll tell you what, love. I'll tell you one person that's wearing colour to our wedding. Fucking you. You married the beast. This is what you're getting. What idiot would wear colour? Not me. Never catch me wearing colour. It's the fact that, in my opinion, red's probably a better colour than what yellow is. Like, yellow's terrible. The only time yellow is a good colour is when you see a yellow car and it allows you to punch your friend. That's the only time yellow ever comes in use. Now, Yanni goes to multiple wedding shops to try and find a yellow dress, but somehow he's unsuccessful. None of these wedding shops have a yellow dress. If anyone's thinking about starting a business, there's a gap in the market for you. So instead, he has to opt to go to a fancy dress store to try and find the perfect one. Oh my god, man. Imagine getting, like, your wedding clothes from a fancy dress shop. Should I go for the yellow dress or should I go for the Captain Jack Sparrow outfit? I'm gonna have to come back tomorrow to kind of seal the deal with this one.
Oh, wow. Sick.
Oh my god.
Is it what you're after?
Yeah, near enough perfect.
Oh my god. Surely someone's got to stop them at this point. Like, it was funny at the start, but the guy's actually going through with it. What is this?
Has he got a tail?
Yeah, it's got a tail.
Yep, Yanni's fairy tale has a hairy tail.
Bro, surely that's got to be like one rule of a wedding. Don't wear a tail. It kind of goes without saying. Like, it's kind of weird if you write that down because, like, obviously you were never thinking about that in the first place. Like, the man's got furry feet, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. However, the owner of the fancy dress store also turned Yanni down, as she said she wouldn't be happy for Yasmin to wear this dress outside because it's going to get wet.
The yellow dress, I mean, outside is a bit tricky.
I think it's probably best then leaving the dress, but we'll take the beast costume.
Do you know what? I actually think that she's not bothered about it getting wet. I just feel like she's trying to, like, help the girl here. I have too much moral integrity to let you go through with this. I'm going to stop you buying the dress. The girls then arrive at the hen do that Yanni has planned for them. Now, did he book them, like, a weekend away somewhere nice? Did he book them, like, a spa retreat or just somewhere they can all relax and talk about what a great day it's going to be? No, he actually booked them a fitness boot camp with an ex-military soldier.
Morning, ladies. Morning. Your husband-to-be has gave me a strict order to make sure you get a bee sting. OK, cut the giggling, cut the cackling.
I swear, right, if I was the bride at a wedding day and the hen do was a military exercise, I'm kicking off. Are you mental? My husband's getting a thigh to the face, and not in a sexy way, guys. In an aggressive way. Not gonna lie to you. Like, why would you think she'd want this? In what world would she ever want this?
And off we go. OK, let go, let go, let's go, let's go.
Oh my god, my hair.
I mean, at least she's going to be absolutely hench for the wedding. Maybe she can't take down the beast. Maybe she'll be the beast with the horns on. In contrast to this, Yanni has booked him and his mates like a 3-day bender in Manchester. They've booked like 3 luxury apartments for themselves. This is such a bloke thing to do. Oh my god.
Yanni might have mucked up Yasmin's hen do, literally. But on the Stag, he's living the high life, splashing out on 3 luxury apartments.
It's the fact that his hotel room's got like panoramic views of the entire city. He's proper went for the best of the best. I kind of rate it. One of Yasmin's friends like jokingly says like, oh, how would you feel about getting married here in the woods? And this is our response.
Think you're going to get married in the woods?
I hope not. I don't want to get married in the woods. My worst nightmare, getting married outside.
Well, love, your worst nightmare's about to come bloody true because you've married a bloody maniac. Terrible you have, terrible. Not only has he picked the worst dress that she would never want, he's also picked her absolute nightmare of a venue. You couldn't write this. Yanni and his friends then go out in the town for the first leg of his stag do. Now, has he booked Yasmin to go to somewhere nice, you know, to kind of make up for this boot camp that he sent her on through the day? Not quite. He's just paid for her to go for a tea at the local cafe down the street. I wish I was kidding.
As the boys hit the town, the girls are staying local because Yanni has arranged for them to have afternoon tea in a local cafe.
That's actually quite dark because the man is like spending most of the budget on his like stag do and he's literally just skinting out on her head. He's just sent her to like an all-day breakfast place. This is actually horrendous. This is awful.
I'm just really angry though. Just really disappointed in the whole day.
Well, looks like they're having a barrel of laughs on that hen do. One to remember. But they're all buzzing for their wedding now. So where did you go, Yaz, for your hen do? You go somewhere nice? Did you go to Mykonos? No, mate. We just went to Mike's cafe. Great steal, though. Got 2 pieces of bacon instead of 1. Can't pass up on those bargains. I feel like she might dump him before the wedding actually starts. Let's see.
He surely knows what I like. Why has he chosen these activities? I'm just very disappointed, to be honest.
This is all his fault. I'm totally on her side. But she has to take some of the blame for going on this show in the first place. If you're accepted onto this show, it's because the groom has a wild idea. They're not going to give you all the money if the groom wants to give you the perfect wedding, because that doesn't make for good content. Yanni then gets absolutely pissed at this nightclub and he conducts an interview like outside of it at the end of the night. And if I was Yasmin watching this, I would dump him straight away.
She's got to understand that her whole life can't be what she wants. The wedding any girl will want, with an ultimate fairy tale wedding. Some things aren't always going to be straightforward.
Oh, the guy's a walking ick, for Christ's sake. Why would you say that? Yeah, she just has to realise that she's never going to get what she wants. She's getting the wedding that every girl would dream of. Who wouldn't want their husband with horns on the wedding day? Who wouldn't want to be chased by an angry mob in a forest? Ask every girl here. 100% ratio say I would dream of that. Yasmin then finds out what Yanni and his friends did for their stag do, as her sister somehow found out.
They went to Manchester, yeah, and they stayed in a hotel, apartment or something. She's joking it really, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm not happy either.
Well, at least it can't get any worse, right? Yanni then finds the exact wedding dress that he wants Yasmin to wear on the special day.
Okay, boys, dress number 1.
It's definitely yellow.
Yeah, definitely yellow.
What do you mean it's how bright is that dress? If I was like a viewer of this wedding, I'd be bringing me solar panels. This is going to power my entire house for a month. Jesus Christ, if Yanni stands in front of her, it's going to be like an eclipse.
Okay, dress number 2.
Yes, that's the one. I love it.
It's this fact it's like so luminous. Like, why does it give the vibes that it would glow in the dark? Like, when it gets dark, you're going to have to get her inside because planes are going to start landing next to her. It's now less than a week to go to the wedding day and Yanni has organised like a special invite for Yasmin for the wedding.
Yasmin, the message that you need to hear. I tell the day that you will wed. 5 days from now is what I said.
I can't lie, right? I don't know if it's because the bar's been set so low, but I kind of like this one. Like in a weird way. Like, she kind of seems like this is the first thing that she's enjoyed from our wedding experience. I kind of like it because it kind of shows that he is thinking about her. He's definitely thinking outside the box. Like, getting a town crier, I feel like that's not that bad. Now he just needs to have a second baby with her and cut off her head. Then we're really in character.
Right, Angry Mob, let's be having you.
Have no words. Have no words. The fact he's probably spent more on paying the angry mob than he did for the entirety of the head do, that kinda screams red flag to me. What person in their right mind would think, I know what this wedding's missing, right? It needs an angry mob. People with pitchforks that are gonna shove it up our arse. It's now less than 48 hours until the wedding, and Yasmin's friends have come to Yanni's mum's house to pick up the bridesmaid dresses that they're going to be wearing on the special day. And their reaction to them is actually quite surprising.
Oh my god. Wow.
Wow, indeed.
They're actually really nice.
What? Nobody saw that coming.
To be fair, right, I'm not like, I'm a guy, I don't really know what is a good bridesmaid's dress, but they don't look that bad. Like, if you take away what the theme of the entire day would be, are they bad? They're not that bad, are they? I mean, it looks like a tea towel just kind of wrapped around a blue dress, but I mean, it's not that bad. Yasmin then sees the wedding dress that she's going to be wearing for the first time, and I genuinely feel so sorry for her.
Are you ready? Doesn't look big on the outside.
Oh God, oh God. Oh no, no, don't cry. It was at this moment Yasmin knew. She fucked up. The fact she looked at it and she was like, oh, the fact like when she was looking at the dresses, she was pointing out little things like, oh, I don't know if I like them diamonds on there. Oh, I don't know if I like the straps. And then he's went, fuck it, you like yellow, love. You get what you're given. You've got to learn that not everything you want in this world you get.
I'm not wearing it, Mum. It's yellow.
Oh, yes.
I'm sorry. It is kind of funny. I'm not wearing it. It's fucking yellow. You did come on this show, love. Not trying to put the blame on you, but your boyfriend is clearly quite eccentric. Oh my God. You couldn't really pick a worse dress, to be fair. Like, that is. I don't even know how you would get worse than that. Unless you just dressed her in like a bikini or so. I don't know.
It's
Just try it on.
It's horrible.
Please just try it on.
It's disgusting.
Just try it on, love. It might not be as yellow as when it's on you.
Okay, I'll try it on.
Try it on, babe, and then we'll see.
To the camera. This is peak television. It might not be that yet. Oh, it's very yellow. God, if you want my honest opinion, it actually looks more yellow when you've got it on, love. I mean, like, looking at her face, this looks like this is going to be the worst day of her life. But again, Yasmin, right? At least it can't get any worse.
Yasmin's really, really upset.
Like, really upset. She doesn't want to wear the dress. Is there any chance we can change it?
It's like there's a theme. You'll have to see what I'm wearing.
I mean, in what world did he think that she would be happy with a yellow wedding dress? Considering, like, she hasn't got a single idea of what the theme is. Even if she liked the theme, she hasn't got a clue what it is. So she just thinks she's got a yellow wedding dress. She thinks that you're just going to be in, like, a black tuxedo. Because, you know, she's got, like, the normal view of what a wedding looks like. I am kind of with him at this point, though, because he kind of has to see it through. Because if she turns up in a white wedding dress, then, like, the theme, it's not even a theme. It's just like he's dressed up as beauty. Like, it would look somehow even stupider. Like, he has to just go with it now. Yasmin then says, okay, like, I agree, I'm just gonna wear this dress. And she just says that she hopes Yanni makes it up to her with the actual planning of the wedding day. Something tells me that this isn't gonna make it up to her at all.
I'm ready to be beasted up, Laura.
Right, and I'm ready to beast you up. And I've never ever done this on a wedding day. You look a bit like Meatloaf.
What would you do? Let me know in the comments. If you walk down the aisle and your husband was looking like that, genuinely, what would you do? Would you continue walking? Or would you just be like, oh, fuck that? It's just so wrong. Like, I feel like you don't know what you would do until you were in that scenario.
At the venue, Yanni is in position beside his fairy tale castle, which still needs inflating.
One thing I genuinely just can't believe is why didn't he hire the venue as an actual castle? Like in Beauty and the Beast, it's like this magical castle. It looks really like mythical. It looks really nice. He could have easily have booked a venue like that, and I feel like the entire wedding would be a lot better. Like, it would seem less like cheap. But he's just booked an inflatable castle, like, and did it outside. Like, how is she going to be happy with this? I'm just so happy the weather's good, because if it was raining, that would like top this entire thing off. That is the perfect cherry on the cake. Yanni then sends Yasmin a final present before she arrives at the wedding.
No, I'm not wearing them. I'm not wearing them.
Just put it on, let me have a
look
look.
like a magician.
I look like a magician. Oh my God, she's going to be like Michael Jackson. She's going to be moonwalking down the aisle. You all right, beastie lad? Want a shag? I know that's what she wears, but come on. Like, are we fully going for it? Like, when she kisses you, are you going to turn into a human?
Taxi. Are you for us? A cab?
Oh, well, love, I've got 5 more. Travels after this. Jesus, just get in the back, will you? I would laugh even more if it was like an Uber pool where, like, you know, someone else is also getting dropped off before you. The bridesmaids then turn up to the venue before Yasmin and they react to the entire thing.
They're in shock, but to be fair, the groom has turned into a wildebeest, so...
Yasmin's going to be so shocked.
Oh, God, our friends know. Our friends know. I would be ringing her. I'm sorry. I'd be like, Yasmin, don't come. Just don't come. The one nice part of this show, which I feel like he did really get right, is Yasmin actually does get a horse and carriage and it looks really nice.
Surely this is your carriage, yes? Your carriage awaits.
Being quite critical, obviously, of Yanni. One thing you've got to give him credit for is you can tell he's really put his heart and soul into this. He hasn't thought about what she wants, but he's really thought about how this could be the best possible Beauty and the Beast wedding it could be. I'm just waiting for this angry mob to come out of the trees and absolutely send her into a cardiac arrest.
I don't want to get married outside. I hope there's a building somewhere.
There isn't a building, but there is something waiting for you. Charge!
Oh my God!
Oh my man. Why would he think this would be a good idea? He made her sprint on a hen do. He's making her sprint on her wedding day. What is the man trying to do to her? Is the man trying to kill her? Has she got a great life insurance policy? I need to know. You see, like when I have my wedding day, I won't need to book out an angry mob because Chloe's family, right? They'll do this for us. You'll be like, you're not marrying my daughter. I'll fucking shove this pitchfork up your arse.
After 3 weeks apart, has our beast managed to impress his beauty with his take on a fairy tale wedding?
What are you wearing?
She actually looks quite happy. Somehow, this woman is the most patient woman ever. This is unbelievable. You know what? She's probably thought, like, look, it's me wedding day. There's no point us getting pissed off. Like, I just gotta roll with the punches. Like, I don't want to be remembering this is a bad day. I'm just gonna go with it. She's probably just accepted defeat at this point, and anything that is good is a bonus.
With this ring, I thee wed.
With this ring, I thee wed.
Somehow, he has pulled this off. Like, she still agreed to marry him after all of this. Like, the backdrop's a fucking bouncy castle, for Christ's sake. There's not even any kids at this wedding.
I was really upset when I saw the dress.
I mean, he's still a beast. They really haven't, you know, what happened to him turning back into a human, right? Isn't that the whole plot of Beauty and the Beast? 0 marks for keeping it to the story.
I don't do things by half.
I know. I could have still got married in a white dress.
No, Beauty and the Beast, it's a yellow dress, isn't it? And yellow dresses are very hard to find.
And that is the most important thing, guys, right? The bride being happy on her wedding day versus keeping to the Beauty and the Beast theme. This one's much higher.
I'm sorry if you don't like the dress, but you look beautiful.
This is true love. Like, that's genuine true love. Like, right there. That is what I aspire to have. That is just unbelievable. She has had the day from hell, really, and she still kisses him and still wants to marry him. Unbelievable. Yasmin then reacts to the marquee that Yanni has set up.
This is very different to my castle fairy tale wedding. It's a bit small. Oh, the cake!
Nice recovery, boys.
And somehow everyone at the wedding is like buzzing, like everyone's having a really good time. I feel like I would if I was at this wedding. I wouldn't want this to be my wedding, but if I got invited to this wedding, like, you're never going to forget this. You're going to talk about this when you leave, which is kind of a good thing, I guess. Nobody wants to go to a bad wedding, and I don't think this would be a bad wedding to go to because your expectations are so low. Like, anything that is good is a bonus.
I know Beauty and the Beast means a lot to us, but I didn't think we'd be actually dressed as the characters and having the, what are they called?
The Angry Mob.
The Angry Mob. I didn't think they would be involved in
To be fair, like, me and Chloe love the show Dexter, and the guy's a serial killer, so I guess that is a good plan for our wedding. I get to chop Chloe's brains out. That'll go down well with her. Brilliant. Another thing on the post-it note.
You did good. Like, it was all put together really well, and you'd put a lot of thought into it. You did really well.
I guarantee these two will stay together for life because the way that they're still buzzing after this day just because they're spending it with each other is actually really nice. I didn't expect this reaction at all. It's kind of made us happy. Like, these two really, they're like soulmates. Credit to Yasmin though, because she has an absolute heart of gold. So yeah, that was the most brutal episode of Don't Tell the Bride ever. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what other British TV shows you'd like me to break down, and if you would like to watch me break down a British TV show that is even madder than this one, click this video right here because it's absolutely mental, or watch a brand new video on my Reacts channel right now.
Kirkham, baby!